Pixel Gun 3D. Released on the 2nd of May 2013, it is a first-person shooter game by Cubic Games. With over 1,000 weapons to choose from, 8 game modes, and 35 maps to cyberbully low-level children, it truly makes it one of the games of all time. And my job here is to explain this game to you with me. So sit down, grab some popcorn, and let some funny white blob talk to you in the language of memes. Pixel Gun 3D isn't just an online game, it's also an offline one. In multiplayer, there are 8 main game modes. Namely, Team Fight, Deathmatch, Point Capture, Duel, Escort, Team Strike, Battle Royale, Free Play, and Raids. In the Team Fight mode, 2 teams each with a maximum player count of 5 kill each other. A lot. Each team fight match is 4 minutes long and the team that gets the most kills wins. Deathmatch. Like the name suggests, each match is 4 minutes long and involves 10 players killing each other. No teams, it's just every man for themselves. The player with the most kills wins the match. Point Capture. This mode is basically team fight, except there's a twist. There are 3 points scattered on the map, and each team must capture and hold them. When a team captures a point, it earns them points. The more points a team has, the faster said team will gain points. The first team to reach 1,000 points wins the match. In flag capture, there are 2 flags and 2 teams on the map. Team A must steal Team B's flag, and return it to the former's base. However, if Team B steals Team A's flag before Team A could do the same, Team A would not be able to return Team B's flag. And vice versa. The team that captured the most flags wins. Duels. Probably the sweatiest game mode in all of Pixel Gun 3D. 2 players give it their all and try and kill each other. The player with the most kills wins the match. Escort, formerly known as Siege mode, involves 2 teams and 2 matches. Team A pushes a ram towards Team B's fortress to break their gate. Team B tries to prevent this from happening by killing and pushing back Team A's ram. In the second match, it's Team B's turn to push the ram and destroy Team A's gate. A team can win if 1. The team pushed the ram further than the other. 2. The team broke the gate, and 3. If the other team broke the gate too, then the team can only win if they broke the gate faster than the other team. Team Strike is a lot like Team Fight, however, each team can only have a maximum of 3 players, and each player has only 1 life. A team wins a round if every player on the other team dies. Wait, hold up, we're not done yet. A team can only win when they have won 4 rounds, which means the other team still has 4 more chances of winning. Once a team wins 4 rounds, that team has won a match. The Battle Royale mode was coincidentally released exactly when Fortnite blew up. This game mode is exactly what the Battle Royale video game genre is all about. I'm pretty sure that everyone watching this video knows what the Battle Royale game mode is, but in case you don't for some reason, here's a quick description. Players look for chests to obtain weapons, and use those weapons to kill other players. The storm eye shrinks over time, which in turn shrinks the battlefield. This forces players to gather in what little area is left untouched by the storm. The last player standing wins. Free play is effectively Grand Theft Auto 5. Basically, you spawn on an island, and do whatever you want, really. That's pretty much it. In the Raids game mode, 4 players clear an infected city from monsters. 1 Raids match is a whopping 34 minutes long. The 4 players do missions and defeat monsters on their way. Until eventually, you reach the final boss. Players can defeat it the normal way, but the pros know of this one super secret way of killing the boss. Wait a minute, my phone's ringing. Wait, what? Another set of game modes. Oh, you got to be. Minigames. Minigames are like normal modes, except they're actually fun. Just one problem however. Barely anyone ever plays on them. Arena. In this minigame, monsters spawn in waves. Each wave progressively gets harder and harder to the point where even the best ultimate spammer can be outmatched by a funny green man. When you defeat a monster wave, the game rewards you with a coin. Very helpful game, very helpful. Block Crash. In Block Crash, players are given only a single category of weapon. The heavy weapon. And the players use it to destroy the blocks below them. Why? Well, you can't damage other people in this minigame, thus leaving you with only one option. The last player standing wins. Campaign. I don't want to explain all the lore here, so I'm just going to recap the story, as that's going to make the video an hour long. So, spoiler warnings ahead. Newbie wakes up because of the loud zombies. Shoots all of them, travels to lots of other locations to shoot even more zombies. Literally goes inside of a freaking computer. Becomes part of the computer. Kills even more zombies inside of the computer. Kills a funky little Rubik's Cube. Says a swear word, and finally breaks out of the computer. Nah, I'm just joking. The 5th chapter of the story has been in the works for more than 3 years now. Don't worry, it's coming soon. Or will it? Deadly Games. Basically Battle Royale's baby brother. 6 players spawn on a map, open some chests, for some guns, and kill each other until one guy remains. Extreme Run. Or,
Why are we still here?
I'm kinda busy here kid, I'm having a mental breakdown. Anyways, all you do is run. Imposter. 3D Among Us. Parkour Challenge. You spawn on a floating island, and parkour your way through the other floating platforms and islands, all the way to the finish line. Don't forget to set up some checkpoints, because if you don't, and you die, you respawn at the very beginning. Your goal is to get to the end of the map, and win. Pixel Gun 3D. Believe it or not, is the first version of Pixel Gun 3D. In it, all you do are kill some zombie pigmen with your trusted
what are you
pixel
talking
gun.
about, man?
What makes it different from arena mode, is that the monsters don't get harder over time, and the monsters don't spawn in waves, rather, they spawn wherever, whenever. Racing. You race with 4 other players on a racetrack. And the first one to finish 3 laps wins. Red light, green light. Coincidentally added right when Squid Game blew up. The rules are simple. You try to run to the finish line. Then when the quirky oversized doll turns its head around, you must not move. Or else, you die. When the doll turns its head around, you're free to move forward. If you reach the finish line, you win. Sandbox. This game mode is just for fun and chats. Or is it? Sniper Tournament. This minigame is basically team fight except you only have access to snipers, and you can't move an inch. The team with the most kills wins, just like team fight. Co-op survival. Up to 5 players cooperate with each other to kill monsters. Hey. Killing monsters earn players points, however, if they die, they lose points. Player with the most points wins. Glider Rush. A minigame where you fly, and fly through checkpoints, fly, and fly. The player who flew the longest, and flew through the most checkpoints wins. Monster Hunting. This minigame features 5 players, one of which is a very, very buff monster. The goal of the 4 normal players is to kill the monster, with barely any ammo. To make matters worse, the monster can kill people.
Oh no.
But what the players have that the monster doesn't is the power of friendship. And they use it to kill the monster. If that happens, then the players win, but if the players fail to kill the monster before the time runs out, the monster wins. And with that, we're done with the minigames. Or are we? Yes we are. In Pixel Gun 3D, there are other kinds of ways to play the game. Aside from the main game modes, there are modes that modify game modes, and quests that give you rewards when completed. And it is also my duty to explain all this to you using memes. Event Mode. Event Mode is actually a group of game modes that modify game modes. These modes include Arms Race, Holding Positions, Plant the Bomb, Mutation, and Pixel Stars. The mentioned modes are available only for a few days and are rotated every now and then. Holding Positions is basically point capture with a slight twist. There can only be one point in the map, which changes positions every now and then. The objective is to capture the point and defend it with whatever means necessary. Just like in point capture, the point gives points to whatever team controls it. The first team to reach 1,000 points, or has the most points at the end of the match wins. Domination mode. This event mode is point capture, but the points you capture don't give points. A domination match lasts for 6 minutes and your team's goal is to capture the most points on the map before the end of the match, or capture every point on the map. In arms race, 6 players are given a gun for killing each other. Once a player gets a certain number of kills, that player gets a new gun. And when the player has unlocked all guns and got the most points in the match, that player wins. Plant the bomb involves 2 teams of 5 that fight each other for a maximum of 5 rounds, each of those players having a single life per round. One team tries to plant the bomb, while the other tries to prevent them from doing so. Teams can also win a round by killing the entire enemy team. The first team to win 3 rounds wins the match. Mutation. In this game mode, 10 players exist in harmony. Or do they? Of the 10 players in the match, one of them is actually an mutant. If the mutant wants to win, it must infect 9 other players. On the other hand, if the players wish to win, they must survive for 4 minutes. Pixel Stars. Pixel Stars is exactly like Team Fight. Hang on. Hold up. There's a twist. You get to choose your very own champion. The team with the most kills wins. Tournament. The tournament has 50 sets of players competing in 10 tournament leagues. Every half a week or so, a tournament season refreshes. The 50 players can earn trophies by playing tournament matches, basically another version of Brawl. The players can win matches and gain trophies. The top players with the most trophies in the tournament season win some cool rewards, and advance into more competitive tournament leagues with better players. On the other hand, the players who got the smallest number of trophies get the least rewards and drop tournament leagues. Pixel Pass. Formerly known as the Battle Pass, usually has 70 levels. You start at the first level, and do tasks to unlock more levels. Once you complete a task, it gives you battle crowns. The harder the task, the more battle crowns it mostly gives. Each level requires a certain amount of battle crowns to unlock. Once you unlock a level, the Pixel Pass gives you a reward. The higher the level, the more battle crowns are needed to unlock it. Elite Challenges. The Elite Challenges are 5 or so challenges that are exceptionally harder than your average daily challenge. Once you complete all the Elite Challenges, the game will reward you with something totally, 100% worth your grind. Clan War. By far the sweatiest event in Pixel Gun 3D probably ever. 6 clans fight each other on a map with hundreds of zones that give silver, and most importantly, valor points. The real sweat though comes in the form of the first 2 hours of Clan War. You see, Clan War lasts for 6 days and 1 single day of rest. The Eye of the Storm. A calm, beautiful time of peace. Until Clan War starts at 4 AM Eastern Standard Time. Wakey wakey rise and shine War starter. It's about time to help your clan capture zones in the middle of night. Time to do zones, mines, monster raids, and even clan raids. You, Royal War starter, should be doing your duty to Waterfall, Glorious, and even 123 boys. Clan War is far too big and complicated to fit into a recap of Pixel Gun 3D. So, viewers, if you, for some reason, are still watching this video right now, it's about time to comment if I should make a sequel to this video dedicated to Clan War, or not. Or, maybe, I should just make a poll. Anyways, let us move on to the final chapter of the video. Pixel Gun 3D has some other features that I also have to explain to you. These include features that don't really apply to the stuff I just mentioned before, such as the Armory, Gallery, Set Events, Lottery, the Trader's Van, and Friends. The Pixel Gun 3D Armory is the in-game shop that allows you to purchase and upgrade your equipment using in-game currency. You can purchase and upgrade weapons, armor, modules, and pets, as well as being able to buy or upgrade Battle Royale cosmetics, and check your progress on obtaining special weapons that are usually obtainable by having enough parts to craft However, not all of these weapons are available in the Armory, which brings us to the next feature. The gallery. Instead of obtaining guns using coins and gems, the gallery only uses a single currency, the coupon. Coupons are gained when you obtain 5 weapons. Once you gain 5 weapons, the gallery rewards you with a few coupons. But again, not every weapon in the game is available in the gallery. Set events. They usually last for a little over a week. Set events have 3 guns, sometimes a skin, and are basically luck-based events. At least we think so. Lotteries in Pixel Gun 3D, just like the set events, are luck-based and rigged. They also last as long as the average set event. In the lottery, there are 4 types of chests you can open, most of them requiring keys to do so. Upon opening, these chests give you guns, Battle Royale equipment, skins, gems, and just like the set events, weapon parts. The first type of chest in the lottery is the novice chest, which requires the smallest number of keys to open. The next chest is the fighter chest, which requires 50 keys to open, and has better loot than the novice chest. Then, you get the winner chest, requiring 350 keys to open. The loot here is much better than the fighter chest. Then we get the final chest, the super chest. Now, you can't open this chest with keys. The super chest requires points to unlock. You can get these points by unlocking the novice, fighter, and winner chests. Once you accumulate 1,000 points, you can open one of these. And in my opinion, the loot from the super chests isn't worth the grind. The trader's van. This feature typically lasts for a few days, but sometimes it can last for up to a week. What does the trader's van sell, you may ask? Guns. Not just any gun. The guns the van usually sell are very rarely ever in the game. And the van sells it for a few hundred gems. Now that is worth it. Friends. You can add friends by searching their name or their ID. Once that player name appears, you can add them as your friend. But you need to wait until they accept your friend request. Once that person has accepted you as their friend, you can join their matches, chat with them, and, that's about it. Another way you can add someone as their friend is to play in the same match as them. Tap the leaderboard, press the green button to the right of their name, then click send friend request. And that, folks, is Pixel Gun 3D more or less explained using memes. This video took me about a month to make, and is probably the best video I'll ever make for the year. If you enjoyed, press the like button, subscribe if you want, and see you all in the next gun review.